Brevard County folks.
They cool. Now maybe he's definitely been out here like beating people up.
Oh, absolutely. He made a great showing at the weekly on Monday. I like seeing Blue Peach get some love, so this is good for me. She's playing Falco, man. That's exciting.
Peach colored tier list. Go.
So it hurts, but I think red's at the top.
Red's at the top?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you mean pink?
Pink, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The team red.
Okay.
So personally, I like blue. I like blue a lot, but I think Trader's right on this one. I think white might be number 2. Blue definitely number 3, because. And then I don't know, Daisy Green is kind of close. I like Daisy more than Green.
I think they're both bottom. Like okay, so Daisy and Green definitely at the bottom, right?
Yeah, I think the other ones just look better. I really like the Daisy, but it's kind of.
I personally don't like the Daisy.
I want to play Peach, right? I want her to look like Peach. It's kind of the opposite in like Smash 4, where you can be all the Koopa cousins. So I love that, but in this game I want to be Peach.
All right, maybe Dashizwiz. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah. Classic. Kind of missing the edge guard there a little bit. That was tricky. That was tricky from Shiz. You know, he did it really, really quickly.
Yeah, I guess maybe he didn't really expect it. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. About to get punished is going to hurt. There you go. Gets that little turn up. The right trajectory.
That can be tricky sometimes, too. I'm not going to lie. Like,
oh, yeah.
Especially when the Spaceys are good at, you know, making it ambiguous where they're going to be or, like, up in unexpected places and then still making it back.
Yeah.
You know, that can be tricky sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of nice because for the most part you get to just throw that turn up pretty low risk, and if you happen to get the hit, you usually get the kill immediately, which is nice. I love that float by platform. So good, so many options.
Bro, right now, maybe kind of
super in control.
Yeah, put in some work against Shiz.
Great defensive play. Like despite having a couple edge guards that didn't immediately go his way, like they've gone mostly his way, which is really good to watch. Oh, I'm loving this. Throw the turn up. Yeah. Good sweet spot by Shiz. The back air hits a little bit low, but nice down tilt. Nice, good. Oh my god. That would have been so sick. Any other forward smash might be dead.
Oh, that's gonna be it. Oh, sick. Okay,
that was
maybe
so good. That was so good.
Nutty.
Float it in place.
Yeah.
So you can get the up air. That's not going to send Falco. That's another dead Falco. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
That was so good.
Maybe kind of.
I'm favoriting this video when I get home.
Maybe taking a commanding first game against Shiz.
Some two really good edge guards. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Tricky too. Like that up B edge guard can be tough to get right. That up, I can't get over that that upper neutral edge guard though. That's so sick. Nice, I like that.
Classic.
There's just no options. Just literally 0 options. Nice.
Tries to do it again. Shiz was a little bit more privy to it this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm out, dude.
He's able to get off.
Like, find his way back.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nice shield grab, very good.
Very 2018-esque.
Right? Oh, shine grab. What? This matchup's fun because for the most part, with Peach you can kind of drift down on people, and you don't want to. You want to be careful about using your float out of hit stun because if you're in hit stun and you use your float, you use your second jump first.
Right.
Because you can't float out of when you're tumbled. So second jump gets you out of tumble. But in this particular matchup, because you want to stop pillar, because it'll just do so much damage if you wait for it, sometimes it's worth it to like use that float early.
Like stop it before it even happens.
Yeah, exactly. Just you don't need to take 50 damage just to conserve your float. Like, conserve the damage instead. It's probably better. And maybe doing a good job being defensive stage rough. There's just some good combos here, though.
Yeah, man. I feel like especially like the transformations. That's when it's time to like for Spaceys to go ham.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slower characters like this, I just don't have like the absurd mobility.
Yeah, just every direction too. Like the verticality of Falco, being able to cover horizontal distance with the safety of the lasers. Just so just he was just on the floor, man. Now he's attacking off the windmill. What is this garbage? Good spacing that up air, not getting hit by the back air.
Oh, he gets the bomb too. I don't think that's necessarily.
He's a bolder man. I 100% throw it away at 0.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to drop it while my opponent's invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you know what I mean?
Just sucks.
If they were like mid-percent, or like maybe even like kind of lower percent, maybe.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Like at 0%,
It also depends on the stage. Like, do I know I can run away from my opponent? No, I can't do it on this stage. Spaceys roll this stage so hard. Nice, good stop. Oof, that's good.
Ooh, kind of.
Good back air, but she's able to go high enough. Good mind, presence of mind there, going higher than the side B.
I feel as though she's like, maybe he just needed the extra space. Maybe he just needed like a little more time. But he definitely seems.
Yeah, he's well more in control.
He's much more, in control of the entire match. You know, just lasers keeping everything that maybe wants to get out most of the time.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily getting like these super big Falco conversions, but he's like, he's just chipping away at him. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
He tries like this little HP bar, and Falco's just like, I'm gonna keep just hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Until eventually like back air is gonna kill him.
Yeah, you don't need to get that big 50% juicy combo. You can get a couple 20s, just 3 times in a row. That's good.
That's good.
As long as you're being safe, like it gets so much mileage. And she's doing a great job doing that. He's out. She's gonna start a new one. See what happens. Oof. Thought he was going to get hit by that down smash. Great spacing there.
Yeah, great spacing. Tries to bait something out, but maybe not biting.
Yep. She said maybe. Maybe said maybe not. Nice. Quick recover. I feel like that's a good way of doing it when Peach pulls out a turn up.
Yeah.
Like if you can recover quickly, she can't like drop down, throw the turn up, and attack fast. I guess she could drop it on one frame, but. Oh my god, such good pressure.
Yeah.
Is he coming in? Is he not coming in? Just kind of staying at that mid-range until he's able to get that laser down tilt.
Bruh, old school South Florida Falcos. Bruh,
South Florida invented
best
Falco.
lasers. The classic lasers.
Absolutely. This stage is so good.
This is always like an interesting counterpick for the matchup, I feel like. This is great because of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, a couple reasons. So what I've seen, Falco being able to run is really important. And a lot of Falcos know they can jump away from you, just land on that top platform and be safe again.
Yeah.
So this stage not having a top platform is important for Peach, because she doesn't have to cover a top platform that doesn't exist. Oof, that was such a good chase. But yeah, fighting the lasers can be a little bit tricky.
Like a gut check jab into forward. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, dude?
What are you going to do about this? Okay.
Ooh.
Not DI correctly. I'll take my forward smash. Nice. Good short, jeez. Looked like he was going to fall right into Maybe's clutches, but...
A little bit more percent before the nair comes out. Oh, misses the nair, though.
Yep.
Nice jump out from Shiz.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a common trap, like, you know, pretty basic, but still, like, absurdly good trap by Peach. Like, you need to have the presence of mind of, like, oh, this is what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. I can't just shield here because I'll get poked. Or...
Kiki and Riot on stream. Kiki and Riot on stream.
Ooh. Dude. Oh my god. Maybe he was getting these power shields and just barely not converting fast enough that Shiz is able to get out.
Finds the forward air here he's looking for.
Yes, gets that kill. Oh, this might be big.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep, gets the regrab. Very nice. Oh, this is where...
Good get by Shiz. Oh my god, another, was it jab up smash? Say hi, Fox.
Bruh, 2018 Falco, so scary with like 2018 Falco is just getting like scarier and scarier as the year goes on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Doink. That was a tough one to avoid. Great snipe by Maybe getting that stock.
Ooh, nice.
Keeping it roughly even. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I think he lost his move.
Oh.
She's so good with these defensive lasers. Like, it's so easy to just like run in blindly a laser. But Shiz is just using his space, dude. He does not need to. Oh, it's huge. Oh, jeez, he needed that.
Yeah, he really needed that.
Maybe.
The shine grab. So
Nice, good grab. Tough to get in between the up tilts, but he was able to do it. So goofy looking.
This is so goofy, but it's so brutal. Like, it
It's
doesn't
so
look
good.
as brutal as it is.
Well,
You know
because
what I mean?
you don't see the percent racking up very quickly, and
Yeah.
the throw looks so innocuous.
The
it just
throw,
lasts
yeah,
for
I
a
know.
minute.
It just lasts so long. It's like kind of slow too, a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Marth chain grab, it's like
Yeah, the throw
so
happens fast.
Yeah.
His run is fast. Peach's run is so pathetic. Oh my God, that was so good.
Oh, bro, this edge guard.
Oh,
no.
just barely too slow and gets hit through the shield.
Oh, he gets
Might be out of a jump?
gets a
No.
pickup though.
This is the wave lane.
Man.
Good space there, not getting hit by that grab.
Ooh, maybe in control again. Oh,
Nice.
Man.
Covers a sweet spot, available to get that kill on Shiz.
Maybe snuck away with that game.
Oh my God,
Too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like that last stock looked
Oh,
like he was
yeah.
just still by the teeth, you know?
No, she's like completely in control, and then suddenly you just get Peach FD.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, get Peach FD'd.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
It started off on Fountain, which is so weird.
Yeah, I don't think I'd strike the Fountain against Peach ever.
Ever.
Maybe that's just because, like, I don't know, like, hour one of Peach's, like, turning
Ouch.
on to, like, learn how to play Melee. Like, they turn on, like, FOD, and they press down to C stick on Fountain. And they're like, wait a second, why are you at 80%?
Yeah.
They tell their buddy, and they're like, I don't know, like, I just ran in, like, I got destroyed. They're like, this is sick. They love that.
Yeah. And another one where you can neutral at the top platform on FODs.
Nice. Not gonna
Oh, jeez. Thought he wasn't dead.
Thought he wasn't dead either.
He thought he wasn't dead either.
Yeah.
Surprised all of us. I didn't even Shiz shook his head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Caught him unawares, not the greatest DI on that.
Yeah.
But maybe finding a nice.
Oh my God. I'm loving Maybe's Peach, dude. This is so fun to watch.
Oh,
Yes. The
got
neutral air.
him.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's so good. Just weak hit, weak hit, weak hit. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Knowing maybe he was going to be able to DI onto the stage, try to get something bigger out of that shine. He's going in for that down tilt. Yeah.
Oh, good call.
Good shield.
Profit.
Yeah.
Oh, the clank.
Dude, it hits really far forward and super high up. I love that far tilt.
How much percent does Four Tilt do? Do you know? Because it looks like he
It's
got.
like 10.
Because it
Doesn't
looks
do a
like
whole lot.
maybe got like the better end of the clank. You know what I'm talking about? Where like
Yeah.
a move.
Oh my God, that was so
that
close to
was
being perfect.
beautiful. But you know what I'm talking about? How like when
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
like clank, but like a move does, I think it's 17 more just flat out does 17, I think, more percent
Yeah.
than like the other move that it just beats it.
Yeah. I don't think it's 17. I think it's
Maybe
like
it's 14? I can't remember. Plop told me. He'll
yeah.
tell me.
I thought it was 7, but it might be 7. It might be in the teens.
Oh.
Just one of those digits, but
Maybe it is 7, and I just thought
I
it
don't
was
know the
17.
teens. I'm just thinking like
Maybe it is 7. I can't remember. If it's 7, I'm gonna feel pretty good because I thought it was 17.
right.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
Just
oh
the
yeah,
teen.
I
The
accidentally
teen is like
put it-
intuitive,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
In any event, maybe kind of running away with this one.
Ooh.
Shiz in control of a lot of moments in the stock, but this is kind of like Marth Fox
Yeah.
almost, in that maybe he's getting such big punishes.
Ooh.
And knocking the kills here by Shiz, like that down smash looked like death. Back. Oh, I love that. If Shiz had stayed in place, he was just getting so much shield pressure. That's a
Okay.
dead Peach. That's a dead Maybe.
Shiz not out of this yet though.
No, absolutely not. 56%. Still got one good crouch cancel left in him.
But if he can get another stock count like he did in that second one, he went in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Dude, he can't let Maybe get anything started. He's, oh my God.
Shiz.
Still has the jump
Get
kick.
him.
Yep.
Oh, nice. I like the laser, but maybe scouting it out.
Nice. Gets the DI on that turnip. Ooh, just barely too slow.
Oh, finds the back air. That was risky. Yeah. Oh, gets the grab. Bro, Shiz is getting a lot of grabs, too.
Absolutely.
Spooky. Shiz makes it down.
Oh my god, that. Oh my goodness. Great stuff by Shiz. Staying in it. He looks relieved.
Yo, Shiz takes a big breath, leans back a little bit. That was
He was down like 60% on that last stock.
Yeah. That was really clutch.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Bro, when you like make the clutch comeback too, you're like,
it feels so good
bro,
too.
you feel so good.
Like you need to ride that.
But you're still like stressed in a way. You're like,
yeah, still you're just thinking, like, I could have been it, man. That was my tournament.
ooh,
Especially if you have to do it again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, that's so close. I'm glad it's over. Here's one more game. It's like, oh god.
All right, gotta
Let's
finish
do
it out.
Yeah, let's just go.
Ooh. Bro, when you shield the Peach dash attack but you don't get the punish afterwards, oh, you feel so bad.
Yeah.
I personally feel like awful because like Peach dash attack is so good, except on block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Like block just destroys everything about like Peach dash attack, and when you block it and you don't get the punish, you're like, oh man. This is
I just turned his
awful.
best option, turned it into his worst option, and then did nothing with it. Just gave it back to him. He's like, no, try again, dude. Oh, God. Did not wait long enough for that shield stab. Neutral air. All right, down air, neutral air works just as well. Kind of drops him down with the turn.
Maybe getting away with like a little too many side Bs.
Yeah, yeah.
For recovery. Maybe.
He's trying to rush into the stage because it's pretty good.
I mean, maybe he hasn't honestly been punishing that hard for it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, do what works until they prove otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. Don't give yourself unnecessary worry. Don't count out an option that hasn't been counted out yet.
Bro, this is the second time that he's rolled away from the down smash. Or from the dash attack. Jeez.
Yeah. It's costing him this time. Maybe up a solid stock, low percent. Great spacing on that down air, oh my goodness. Good pressure by Mayb, but counter pressure by Shiz.
Classic spin to win. Just get me out.
Absolutely.
Roll. Good down smash. Ooh, I like it.
Oh, searches for it. Maybe he was not expecting that.
No, that was like that was the first time that he actually like went off stage for an edge guard like that too.
Oh my God, Shiz, what was that?
Shiz cooking now. Shiz?
Nice reverse grab by Mayb.
You see what I'm talking about, dude? Like, Maybe's onto that shit now.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he's cutting it out, so he has to fall into the stage, and that side B becomes so much weaker when you might get just get neutral aired out of it. That's so tempting, dude. You just want people to jump. Nice. Waits for that time.
Yeah.
Doesn't give him the stock.
Ooh.
It's the reverse grab,
Oh,
dude.
that's huge.
Big damage. Still going. It's alright. She just waited a little bit more on that one.
Ooh.
Alright, we're in. We're live. But maybe, though, it just turned like a nothing damage stock into
maybe
90%.
like Shiz was at 0% like 10 seconds ago.
Nice,
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
that's so good. Waits out the shield, yep.
Beach still alive though. Green lane.
Great, yeah. I guess that's why I picked the stage, right? Oh my God, crazy DI, because that's up behind him after that jump. What are you doing? Okay, we're good.
Finds the down smash.
Gets that down smash. So just gotta get the kill. Like, stray hit kills Falco at this percentage. Like, trade neutral air for your stuff.
I'll take one straight hit for here to go.
Yeah.
To go is fine.
Stray hits for 500, Alex. Oof.
All right, this is spooky.
Good evasion there. His grab might also have killed Shiz at this percent.
Oh, Shiz cooking?
He's gotta cook it, yeah. He's got that 30
He's
damage
playing
already.
so defensively right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, he has to. Can't.
Finds the
there's
back
that
air.
trade, yeah.
Oh
my God, so close, but maybe able to clutch it out. Good stuff, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh my
good
God.
stuff from Mayb,
Using his counter pick so
definitely,
effectively.
you know, game 4 kind of like definitely Shiz like really clutched it back from him, but that last game he was like just firmly in control the entire
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
entire game. Yeah.
Like Shiz was able to get a lot of really good like 5 or 6 second strings, but he wasn't able to get the kills on Peach because Peach is a little tricky to do that too. But and then when Maybe fired back, it's just like worst recovery game.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
like
rough.
let's both do 50 damage to each other and end up off the stage, but Peach has to be off the stage a lot more times than Falco.
Falco also one of the characters where it's like, bro, when you're like trying to play defensively at like a really high percent, you suck, dude. If you get tickled,
yeah,
you're dead.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like if you're like one of the more floatier characters like Peach specifically, and you're playing like that really defensive, like I can't take any more damage kind of game, like you have like a little bit more wiggle room.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you get hit off the ledge, it's like, okay, I'll kind of drift back.
Yeah.
I probably got hit high enough, and
you get like,
I'm floaty enough to drift
like,
back on the stage.
You know,
Falco's
2.5 chances where Falco gets like a half,
a half chance.
chance.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta get back. Gotta get back now, man. It's now or never. Let's go. Oof.
Got added.
So we got Army Gatsu here.
Bro, are we got to? This should be sick, honestly. I kind of want to
I'm excited.
This. Yeah.